We're still gonna have an amazing episode. And we still gonna cheers.
Hello.
Come on. There we go, that part. Welcome to the first episode of Behind the Lens. I'm your host and artist, Bourgoyne, out of Southern California. And in this series, we will take in a deep dive with artists of various disciplines to see what goes on behind the scenes as they shape their craft and leave their mark on the world with their art. My first guest, who I'm super proud to have on, in one visit, you've already been on the show multiple times.
Yeah.
What did we say in the beginning? That she'll be back. See, unfortunately, but she'll be back.
Yeah, and I was back 3 times.
3 times in
like I never
10 minutes. Oh man, but my first guest, she's an incredible photographer who has been shooting for almost 20 years and spending her early years at the Los Angeles Film School. Her talents have landed her on production crews for Netflix, and the LA native has gone on to shoot portraits for the likes of Freeway Ricky Ross, brands such as Pro Club, and the premiere carpets for none other than BET, and much more. She's an artist whose talent is only superseded by her grace and humility, and I'm very honored to welcome, once again, technically, right, the wonderful and amazing Eric, just because we ain't dropping the government today.
No, we're not gonna drop the government. She did. She almost gave up my whole government.
I almost put you on full mess.
Hi everybody.
We here with Air. How you feeling, mama?
I feel great. I'm great. Like my coworker always says, it's another day in paradise.
Come on. And you know what?
I like that quote. That's why I reset it.
No, it's a bar. It's a bar.
Yeah.
And let me say, I appreciate you.
I appreciate
in
you.
abundance.
Yes.
Truly, I appreciate you. Your patience. Your grace, everything. I appreciate you, and I'm so glad that you're sitting here with me to get us to some good conversation. And I'm grateful that we can vibe, because I feel like we could talk for hours and just go.
If we let it, this camera gonna be filming for 3 hours.
Truly,
so we have to cut it at 30, or y'all gonna be here till tomorrow.
Not because that's literally our life. We'll be in the car for like 4 or 5 hours at a time, just
talking
on it. And that's real love. That's real friendship.
Yes.
Man. And before, because y'all know I love the yap. I love the yap deep. But before we get into that, I want to start us off with some lighthearted segment. We're playing this or that. All right. And I like to curate it for the guests I have on. You being a photographer, we're gonna talk about some photography. So tell me, this or that, Canon or Nikon, and why?
Ooh, I'm gonna say Canon because I'm a photo girly, and I feel like Canon, in my opinion, shoot pictures A1, but I also have a Nikon too, and they are great with videos. They are good for filming, so I like Nikon.
Period.
And like my sis, I'll be trading over to that Sony family real soon.
Period. She coming over.
I'm getting into my visuals.
She coming over, and she fire, y'all. She really gonna come up. I'm so proud.
Yes.
Let's see, indoor or outdoor shooting?
Outdoor, because I like natural lighting.
Period.
And my favorite hour to shoot is magic hours. So
period.
Yeah, natural lighting outside.
That's awesome. Photos or videos?
Come on now. They don't call me airway photos for nothing.
I literally in my head I was like, it's airway what? It's airway photos.
But I also do visuals and video. Yeah.
And she bomb.
Yes.
And she bomb. No other way. Airway or no way, no?
Airway or no way, but you knew that.
You knew that. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's see, shooting or editing?
Both. I know editing might be like, she likes to I love it.
She's good at it too.
Yeah, I like both. So yeah, no in between. Let
me tell you though, on this show, unfortunately,
you gotta pick one.
It's this or that, mama. This ain't this, that, or both. I'm gonna put you on the spot. We gotta
shooting.
You gotta choose your favorite. Oh, shooting. I'm about to say you gotta choose your favorite child in the shooting.
Yeah. Shooting.
Why did I pick this up without sipping it? It's a prop.
It's okay.
And last but not least, digital or film?
Well, I'm gonna say digital, but that does not take away film, because film is amazing. And shout out to my film photographers. Those people that use the film cameras and really take your film to get developed and printed. I got love for y'all.
Y'all are real.
And I want to learn. So yes.
If you're a film photographer, let us know.
Tap in with me.
Let us know, because we're trying to learn from the best. All right.
Seriously.
All right. Well, let's get into the nitty gritty. Okay. I want to know, when did you first notice you had a connection with your creativity in any facet?
The first time I felt like I had a connection with photography was in high school, in 10th grade, when I got it as an elective. When I seen it on my schedule, I really didn't take it too serious because you know when you get an elective, it's like, oh, it's the fun class of your schedule. So I was like, okay, friends is in this class, we finna have a ball. It's photography.
5th period, we messing around.
Yeah, you know, so when we got in there, it was fun and games in the beginning, and then we got to this one project one day where we got to take a box and take a piece of film, put the film in there. I chose a pearl necklace, and I put the pearl necklace on top. We put a top on the box, poked a hole at the front, put it in the sun, let the sun hit it, took it back into the dark room, and developed the film. So that's when I knew that that's what I wanted to do forever, just to see the process of something come to life. That's great.
That's beautiful. I love that. They were having y'all doing point and shoots? Mm-hmm. That's awesome. I think the closest I got to that, because y'all got to actually develop that.
They had a Lancaster High School. I went to LNHS. They had a whole dark room.
Shouts out.
Where you can shout out to...
No shouts out.
Never mind.
No.
I don't really want to shout out to school, but that dark room, I got love for you.
Shout out to the dark room.
Yeah,
the Lancaster dark room. So beyond wanting to make it your career, when did you realize that you were creative within this and you wanted to indulge in that? Was that like the starting point, or did you feel like maybe before then as a child, like you felt in touch with creativity, or was that like the starting point for you?
The crazy part about it, when I was a kid, I had a crazy imagination. Like I used to have toys and like sing. Like when I was a kid, I liked to like sing.
So she got chops.
No, I don't got no sing. I got vocals to myself.
You could rap though.
Who?
You.
Why are you telling my business? No, you don't. Because maybe I do want to do that one day.
Period.
But
manifest it.
Yeah. So I think it really started in high school. That 10th grade class did it for me. I'm not gonna say it like, oh, I knew photography before that. Strictly high school did it. That's when I got introduced to that.
What other crafts do you enjoy to pursue outside of photography? And how else do you like to express your creativity besides with a camera?
If I could do something else outside of photography, I would definitely... Is speaking an art?
I would say so.
The
proclaimed yapper would absolutely agree.
I would really want to tap into poetry and spoken word.
Oh, that absolutely is art. I thought you meant like public speaking, low-key, which is still like...
That's something I want to do too, but I definitely want
to
tap into poetry and spoken word because I feel like I have that voice for it. And I got a lot to say, so that too. If you know how to do that, tap in, teach me.
Period. You love that.
Yeah.
What was your experience getting started in your craft and then taking it to a professional level? Because I know you mentioned that you really fell in love with it in high school, and that's when you kind of started that development. But because now you've been doing it for almost 20 years. So outside of high school, once you graduated and throughout the years leading up to now, how did you take it to now where you're at as a professional? Yeah, and what was that like? What was that experience like?
So for me, it was film school. I went to LA Film School in Hollywood, and that opened my mind and my vision for that even more because we got to work on sets. I got to build a whole Sony film camera, like from scratch.
Wow.
They taught me how to put lenses on film cameras.
The IMAXs.
Yes, those big cameras, setting up sets, being a AD. Just on set, yeah, you know, and they let us just express ourselves, and that's how I got out of my shell. So just going to photography school, and just meeting people, networking, and I was on a production team for a little bit. We got to do like red carpet events, like you read.
Shouts out BET
after party.
Shouts out Netflix.
Yes, I worked on a Netflix set for gun violence.
Come on, you let me know when your rate gets too high to sit in my chair. Because right now I'm getting by, but
yes, I was on set and I shot for a Netflix film. It's about gun violence, so I'm gonna leave that there because it's not my project.
Period. She said they ain't paying me for this. No.
But I was a part of it.
Aside from you trying to replicate something that you like and being inspired in that way, what life experiences even inspire you to take action on whatever creative idea you have and give you that idea in the first place?
Me, I'm big on communication. And it's crazy because while you were asking me that, this was downloading. I'm big on communication, and I feel like for me growing up, or just a lot of times, when I communicate or express things, it kind of gets so I feel like having a camera and being able to express that way is my form of communication, and that's how I can express myself, you know, because when I'm shooting, literally nothing matters. I don't think about nothing bothers me or anything. So literally just being able to express myself through a lens, literally, that's it.
I love that.
Yeah,
I love that. So in the present day, what is your current style and how has it evolved over time?
well, current day, my style would be, I call it street photography, and I say street photography because I like to do fashion shoots, I like to do studio shoots, I like to do it all. So I'm a real big freelance. So yeah, right now it's street photography and freelance, like, that's it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What elements would you say you use in, or I guess are most noticeable within your portfolio?
Ooh, a lot of, if you really think about it, it's a lot of street photography. Like, I find locations. I do location shooting. So like, if somebody hit me like, hey, like, I like this location, can we shoot here? I'll meet you there. If I can make it, yeah. So I'm more of a location type of street shooter. But I also, my other favorite thing other than street shooting is studio shooting. I love to book studios. I love to set up the lights. I like to put the flash on the camera, give you that superstar feeling. So yeah, those are my two.
And you do indeed make people feel like a superstar when you're behind the lens.
Yes,
like I love the way you shoot and the way you shoot with people. She's the real deal, y'all. She's absolutely the real deal.
They don't deserve me.
What would you say is the toughest part of not only your art, but also the professional side of it being a career?
The toughest part, honestly, is having a 9-to-5. I feel like the toughest hurdle for me to focus fully on my business, because I had my first job at 15. I've been working a job. Those who know me really know that I keep a job on the hip like a holster. Like, I'm always working. So I feel like just being in the matrix is my biggest hurdle, because if I could quit my job today and just do that full time, for sure. So my biggest hurdle is this 9-to-5 junk.
I feel you.
But we gotta pay the bills, we gotta eat. How else we gonna do it?
Come on.
Who else gonna do it for me?
And the way you balance it all, I'm so proud of you, because the fact that you even have a portfolio and the fact that your portfolio is active and growing and forever evolving, like the fact that you are able to, with the sparse time that you do have away from your 9-to-5, the fact that you still dedicate yourself to your craft and you're still like, come on girl, she's that girl, y'all.
Thank you.
She's that girl. Yes. What aspect of your art and your career are you most proud of and why?
I'm most proud of just first of all, just my talent. Like, I have a cold eye. Like, my vision is crazy. So I think that, and just being consistent or trying to be consistent. So that would be something I'm proud of, and just putting my best foot forward. The networking I do, there's times where I have to reach out to people that I be nervous, or if I'm at an event and I see somebody, like, I need to connect with this person. So just breaking out of my shell and just putting myself out there is my biggest for me.
What do you look forward to in your career in the near future? What does Miss Air have on her plates?
Well,
2025 is around the corner.
Yeah, pull out some tricks.
Come on, what you got?
No, so my biggest thing that I want to accomplish before I leave this God green earth and transition into something even better, even better.
Yes.
I want to open a photo studio. And I want it to be airway photos, and I just want it to be somewhere people can come and express themselves. Like, I want, when you first walk in, I want to have a photo gallery where all my art is displayed and you guys can see all the things that I've shot. And then I want a room where there's a studio and lights and this big backdrop where you can come get your photos taken. I want a waiting area where you can lounge, have drinks and food while you wait. So I really just want a big business, just because I've seen myself work, how I've worked for these people's business and just been a A1 person. I could do that for my own business. So one day I do plan on opening my own photo studio and gathering my own team, and that is the goal. Yes,
everybody eats. Everybody eats. Yes. And yo, we're manifesting that. Miss Air will have her studio.
Okay. And will.
Yeah, we don't know when, we don't know where.
And cutting the ribbon for grand opening.
Oh,
and we're cheering. And we're cheering the champagne because I did that.
Lit, yo.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I am.
You should
it's gonna be purple though because it's my favorite color.
Yeah, I was like, it's gotta be purple. Like you should get like your logo across it. Oh,
and then when I snap, I need everybody to go get shot.
Yeah.
And I don't mean by a gun. I mean by this shooter right here.
Okay. Yeah. What impact do you want to make with your art, and how do you currently make that impact with where you're at in your career currently?
The impact that I want to make is to tell anybody who has any artistic feeling that you feel like you can paint, you can sing, you can dance, you can write, you can shoot, whatever. Go for that talent, because at the end of the day, I don't know about you, but when I have something inside that I want to create, I be dying like I gotta do this.
Yeah.
Like, so I know there's some artists out there that are dying to just do what they love. So do what you love. That's the biggest thing. And I also want to just continue to open doors for myself, continue to open opportunities, meet the right people, be in the right rooms, and yeah.
Before we get out of here, I got one last burning question for you.
I'm scared. I'm just playing. What's up?
I got one last burning question. Okay, you're building an art showcase, and of any niche or discipline, what are 5 artists that are headlining your showcase? And extra credit if you give me a showcase name.
So this is Airways open mic. No. This is Airways showcase, and if I have 5 headlining artists. And this is any branch of art.
It could be architecture, it could be dance, it could be photography, clothing, fashion.
Well, first we're gonna have Star with the camera. She's gonna be shooting everybody on stage. She's the BTS.
Yes, you already know.
I'm going to get. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but his name on Instagram is Slaughter something. But he's a videographer. He would be there shooting the videos for me. Model wise, I would have that's a good one. Okay, I don't know. Oh, model wise, if I could choose a model, I know this is probably gonna be shocking, but I have a little brother, and it's my blood little baby brother. His name is Samante.
Shout out Samante.
Yeah, if I could have somebody as a fashionista model at my showcase, it would be him.
Big bro.
Yes. And Lavelle. And this is hard because there's so many people for the merch. So if I had a vendor table and people were selling merch, it would be my friend. His name is Cool Company. I buy a lot of his hoodies, and I'm waiting for this winter drop because I need some sweatsuits.
Yeah.
But shout out to Cool Company. I would have him making the merch at my showcase. So if I didn't name 5, I'm sorry, but that's all I got.
He got my size?
He do.
Yeah? That's all I need to know. You know I'm there.
I'm gonna shoot his page.
Good. Yes. Sure. Shout out to all of them.
Yes.
Before we get out of here, is there anything you want to let them know? This is your time.
First things first, I want everybody to go follow my photography page. It's going to be AIRWAYPHOTOS_ Airway Photos, but you knew that.
Yes, you knew that.
Also, I just want to inspire everybody that watches this video. If you have a goal, or if you have a dream, or if you have a vision, go for it. And do not let anybody stop you, have an opinion, or distray you from what you want. Also, faith without works is dead, so you can manifest, speak things into existence, but you got to put the footwork in to get it. Also, shoot, create. That's it.
Yes.
Nipsey said the highest act is to inspire. Get out there, inspire somebody, you know? Spread positivity. That's all I got. Be genuine. Be intentional.
Say that one again.
Be genuine.
Thank you.
Be intentional.
Thank you.
Have a soul. Have a heart.
Compassion.
Love people that love you.
Yes.
Always go where you're appreciated.
Come on. Yes.
And that's it.
That's it. I'm so proud of you. Like I said, I'm gonna say it now and I'm gonna say it forever and ever. I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of you.
Like, you're always hustling, you're always moving up.
Thank you.
And I'm just so proud of you for your perseverance and for everything that you are and everything that you will become. And I'm so grateful to be able to watch the journey and to support the journey. And I appreciate you for taking the time, Mama.
Of course, I love you.
Yeah,
we did it.
We did again.
Another one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Period.
And this is the round table talk. No peek
it.
We out.
Don't peek it. I'm gonna keep it a stack. This is literally our second time doing this, and I'm really about to crash out over it. And when I get up there, I get up
Lionheart. We don't call you that for nothing.
Ooh, it's my favorite nickname, by the way. I love that.
Hey, come up with a better one. I dare you.
That. Dare you. Oh,
what just happened?
my light turned off.
Do we need the light?
Because that was a whole doozy and a half. My gosh.